The thrill and excitement of March Mania is here, and DraftKings Sportsbook, one of the official top-rated sportsbook apps, is giving new customers a shot to turn $5 into $150 instantly in bonus bets with any college basketball bet. You can bet on the whole tournament, bet on your home team, especially if you live in North Carolina. Online sports betting is available to you now, so that means DraftKings is available to you now. So if you live in North Carolina, why don't you bet on your North Carolina Tar Heels? Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code VOCH, VOCH, VOCH. New customers can bet $5 and get $150 instantly in bonus bets only if you use DraftKings Sportsbook with code VOCH, VOCH, VOCH. The crown is yours. And we back today. We're looking at Troy Fautanu, offensive lineman from the University of Washington. Some people say that he could play all 5 positions. I tend to agree, but I'm gonna, narrow him down to like a left side player. Put him at left guard if you're inclined to, but I just happen to think that he is a top tier left tackle, and I think he'll be just fine there. He's probably one of the better offensive tackles in this draft. He may not be getting that respect just yet, but the time will come. And the first thing that pops off on the screen to me is his athleticism. Okay, he's going to be reach blocking to his left, and the one thing that's difficult about this reach block is, one, it's already hard enough if you had to get to the outside shoulder of this character that's covering you, but not only does he have to work a whole nother D lineman over, but he's having to work to that outside shoulder. So his landmark is here, and Troy Fautanu is gonna 100% get there because he has the athleticism to pull this off. Boom, passing you, getting to the outside shoulder of number 38. And that's what's most important here, is that he captures this edge and really gets to that outside shoulder. So whoever the hell the ball carrier is, whoever that may be, they just get to work to the outside because Troy has effectively created a fantastic wall here just dealing with this outside character. And look, if you want to use your imagination and put your thinking cap on, but like, okay, well, if he was a guard, okay, that means that he could reach D ends or guys that are lined up on tight ends. Or if he was playing at center, that means he could reach 3 techs. That's just the athleticism that you're dealing with Troy Fautanu. Take a look at Troy Fautanu on this play. We're going to see him get in fantastic position here. That lead foot cutting our defender in half. He's going to fire off the line of scrimmage off of that front foot. Boom, fire your ass off that line of scrimmage. And then Troy is going to proceed to use his hands. Fantastic punch at the line of scrimmage. Offensive lineman, just because you're going backwards don't mean you can't use your hands forward, okay? But then Troy Fautanu with the extra hand fighting on the end, showing us an impressive snatch technique right here. Hey, if you are a young pass rusher defensive lineman, don't be leaning into these offensive linemen like this, right? Because what's going to end up happening is you're going to be leaning, and Troy has a fantastic base right here. If you're going to be leaning, then a guy like Troy Fats can use that against you, right? So you may be long arming here against Troy Fats, and Troy's going to come down on those elbows and really break that posture that you have on him, right? And boom, once you off of him, then he gets to re-engage because you're off balance. Fantastic block here. Take a look at Troy Fats on the left side here. He's going to get in fantastic position. Once again, firing off the line of scrimmage. That's one thing that we have to keep noting, their consistency with getting off the ball and getting to his landmarks here. But one thing that I see off the rip is patience with his hands, right? So he's not just going to leave his hands floating out. He's just I'm going to be patient. I'm going to keep my hands in the holster. Then as he strikes, this is a really good exchange from him and this edge guy from Arizona right here, right? But what's going to end up happening is they're going to get into a hand squabble here, and Arizona is actually going to give a good counter off the hands, but Troy Fats is going to reload those hands in the holster. We're going to have a little bit of patience. I'm not just going to keep my hands out there, because if my hands are constantly floating in la-la land, then this edge dude can just counter me twice. Boom, I'm going to get my hands back in the holster, then bam, one more time, going for that top tier snatch technique. Troy Fats keeping Michael Penix safe one more time. And here's another example, Troy Fats here at left tackle. Wanted to show consistency with the hand patience, right? Like, hey, I'm going to give you every opportunity to hit me first. And if you don't eventually hit me first, I'm just going to hit you. But what you're not going to do is you're not going to draw my hands out. If you take a look at this edge right here, you see his hands come out a little early. Boom, like right around there. That's trying to draw Troy to get his hands to come out here. Hey, look, bro, you can attempt to put your hands on me all you want to. I'm going to strike when I want to strike. And Troy Fats, he just has a a fantastic grasp of spacing, where he is, positioning, where his opponent is, right? And even if you feel like you got hands on me, Troy Fat's getting the hands to the inside, working on the inside of the chest, right? So we can do different types of hand attacks, right? I can do a single strike, left hand, right hand, high, low, whatever I want to do here. But if I get to your inside, you really dead as fried chicken. And that's what Troy does here. So off of Troy's patience, which is also fantastic here, off of Troy's patience, boom, hands inside, then he gets to drop his butt and anchor, and you really don't move anymore after that. And you don't need very much analysis here. This is Troy Fat's beating the hell out of somebody's son. Just, finishing ability, nastiness, things of that nature. Troy Fat's got it. Whatever you want, he has it for you. And I think that he is an offensive lineman that's going pretty underrated right now. I think he's a dude that can be in the top 15 or so in draft picks. And I think he might be better than some of the top guys that people are ranking over him. I'm not going to say that just yet. Rankings come out in, April or whatever. But Troy Fat's, wherever he's ranked, he should be a lot higher than that. But that's just my own personal opinion. Okay. Hey, y'all know the YouTube things to do. Appreciate y'all. Tap in next time. Salute.